Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever day this is for you. And time of day this is for you. Morning. I was up early today, and then I was up a little late last night. I'm excited. I got something exciting happening today. I'm excited. Did I say I was excited? Hi, welcome. It's me, Wingish Nibe Mijaki Kwe. That's your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Also, Christiana Carr, Chris Carr, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome, you beautiful divine beings right here, too. And also, okay, wait, there's another one now. Now I'm Granny Carr, superstar. I'm a granny. See, I was always looking forward to being a kooky old granny. I was in a hurry to get there. And I see. But hey, I'm there now. Living vicariously. That's alright. It's alright. I'm happy. I'm happy. Excuse me. I'm still here. And wake up soon. Okay, within Wednesdays, right? I got the wild unknown. And then we do on the Wednesdays. Get the archetype and go for an animal spirit. Help us out here. What's going on today? Because today, this week, was all about that envision, complete immersion, maybe seeing things from a different angle, a different perspective. Maybe something in your life you always saw in one way. And something comes along and just kind of gives that little, and it just opens up. You go, wow. Right? It's like somebody pointing out, look at that view over there, and you turn your head, and then you go, whoa, I never would have seen that if you hadn't pointed that out to me. Yeah, what is that? I don't know. I don't know. It's amazing how we're so divinely connected. And when you put it out there, and when you believe, oh yeah. I always believed. Oh, the Venom, not just flipped over. There's too much there, but maybe we'll show you that one anyway. Let's see. Gotta get one. Just the one coming out, pretty please. Ow. Yeah, I got my hair done again. My PSW was here. After I did my video yesterday, it came early, so my video even got out the house a little bit. I'm trying not to drive too much. I'm getting nervous about driving. My turn, it can make me dizzy. I'm already feeling it looser in here. My whole life. Like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders, maybe. I don't know, maybe. So I carry the world on my shoulders, right? That's where all my issue comes. Neck and shoulders. Anyways. Rambling. Ow. I'm hurting my arm. One. Just one, please. Oh, let's drop that way. Ooh, it is getting warm here. Working up a sweat shuffling these. Is my forehead glistening? Ow. Okay, one. Oh, you know what? We're going to go with this one because that's the one that just flipped over all by itself. And then, I want to keep this one out too. We'll keep the crone. That's okay. And then, there we go. Put that back on. Ooh, the shadow. We've been exploring those. We're going deep inside. Sometimes we hit our best parts in our shadow. So if we do that, leave that shadow is there. So we've seen that. That's honorable mention. But we're going to take the tops and bottoms like we do here. There's the siren. Ooh. Oh, no, not kind of siren. Mermaids. See? Ooh. Legends about that. The call. That alluring call. Across the seas. The call. Calling you to me. What is that? The fault line. Okay. So tops and bottoms. That's the way it's going today. Hey. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. Honorable mention here, too, because we talked about that. The temple. That's your body, right? Your body is your temple. Your sacred space. treating it as such, right? That is the way. Maybe, I don't know. The river, and look at that horse there. And it's a dark horse. Oh my goodness. I'm just listening to that Amanda Marshall song. I love it. My heart is riding on this dark horse, baby. My heart is saying it's the lucky one. And its true colors gonna shine through someday. If we let this dark horse run. Yeah, it's a beautiful song, eh? Okay, and then the fault line, because that was on the back, wasn't it? And the crone, the wisdom, the crone, was that the crone, the sage? The crone, the maiden, and the sage? The maiden, the crone, and the sage? I don't know. Something like that, though, right? Okay. And we'll bring out our animal spirit cards right now. Why not jump into those right now? And then we'll get a reading. 603, it says right there. Thank you. Let's call in all of our directions here. The energies are there anyway, but we're calling them all in now to focus in. Archetypal energies all out there for us all focusing in. Now, okay, the animal medicines that we can use to look at these in our lives. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll just go with the flow. Calling in all our energies from the east, path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all the energies from the south, the waters, the childhood, the emotions, innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west, that's the physical place of introspection, the woman, the earth. I'm calling back all of our energies from the north, the air, the mental, the wisdom, ears. Oh, look at that. There's the crow. We have the crone. Here's the crow, right? The love. We're just these little bundles of joy. That's what we are. Right? What's conceived, they must come out. It's going to be born. What is that? What does that say to you? But we don't know. We just see the magic in the world, don't we? Right? Following our own flow as kids, right? Isn't that true? I don't know. How about you? Up into our love, the zebra. Right? Then we find our own. Who are we? Our stripes don't match everybody else. We are unique. All of our fingerprints, all the stripes on all the zebras or zebras are all different, just like our own fingerprints, right? And that's also like when they stand in the herd, it confuses those predators. So it's safety. It's not just about their uniqueness. So if we let unique light shine, right, we're going to help the rest of the herd too, right? Maybe. I don't know. What's up for you? Oh, look at that triangle on there. The rainbows in there. Love those colors. Okay, so, and then east to west, the blue road of spirit. That's with grace and ease. That's swan, right? But it's there. Our spirit is a generous protector as well, too. Like swan will gracefully bite your ass if you get into that swan territory. But they look so graceful and easy. They draw people in. They are alluring the way they just kind of drift across that water, aren't they? So beautiful. But that's what, okay, grace. The spirit gives us grace. If we open up to that and then we see, oh, east to west. I don't know what this cosmic egg is. That's a cool. East to west, that blue road of spirit, that cosmic egg. Or is that's planted? Is that what's fertilized when the spirit brings that to you and that seed gets fertilized by the waters of the rivers of emotions, right? Hey, those seeds fall into those little cracks and those little fault lines. What if we didn't have those things? Maybe we wouldn't have those little cracks for that to fall into. Whoa, I don't know. Like this kind of looks like a seed under there, right? The seed goes into the cracks. The emotional rivers flow and water those seeds in those cracks, right? Calling. Like Moana. There's a voice inside, I hear it calling. Da 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 da. Never really knowing why. Excuse me, I can't think of it all. But I love that one. I really, really, really do. I love Moana. I felt so cool there a couple summers ago. We're swimming, spent some time on the water. That was great. Not just diving in and swimming. Somebody said I look like Moana. Oh, here's Moana over here. And inside I'm like, I really want to be. I've always acted so macho, but I want to be a girl. I want to be me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. And I hope you will be you, not me. Be you, because you're the best you. So that cosmic egg eats east to west. That blue rota spirit is always with us. And, you know, and we're protected. Look at that. I love that. That snake there. We had that snake, right, transmuting those energies and that poison. And we call that spirit in, and that helps us. Oh, whirling rainbow of peace, right? Unity, wholeness achieved, bringing that all together. We open that up. Spirit brings it all together. And we connect the dots. I love connecting the dots, too. And within. I got lots of freckles. Okay, so shall we roll these out? Now we're going to wait for one to pop out, right? Okay, one to go with these, and then we'll dive into reading them. See what comes up in the books for us, and then listen to that. What comes up in your head? That's your own personal messages from it. It's not about what I'm saying, about what comes up in you. Maybe there's music going on. Maybe you hear something out there that comes along. This is all part of it. Spirit speaks through us, through everything and everybody. It's up to us to interpret that for ourselves. I'm not here to tell you what Spirit's telling you. You know, that's inside of you. I don't have your connection to Source. I have my connection to Source. Right? I want to help you tap into your connection to Source and do what your Source is guiding you to do, what your life has been guiding you through, refining you for. Sometimes we don't know that. Sometimes we don't see it till we hear other stories from others and go, wow, that I see myself in that. How did you know, right? Here we go. We got shark. Shark. Ooh, interesting. Don't they get bad names, eh? What's that? Oh, Jaws. What was that about Jaws? I don't know, but it's like, you know what? These guys are going out fishing these things. Why don't you just leave the fishies alone? Maybe then they wouldn't be coming to, you know. Everybody, oh, sharks in the river. What's that? Oh, I don't know. There's those reflections of that dark horse there. What is that? I'm going to bring Shark up here, too, with it over her. Ow. There's a shark in the river. Maybe it's a freshwater shark. Maybe it's a saltwater river. I don't know. What is that? I'm interested in that because we don't have shark in the other deck. Oh, and the shark doesn't want to stay up there. Okay. Okie dokie. We're going to put the big round one over her. Out. Burn myself. Okay. There we go. We'll just work it like that. Turn that little sideways like that. I know. Right? I know you understood every word, didn't you? Oh, look at the little lammy. I love those colors in this. So we're going to put, this is the bottom and the top card. Here we go. And a little froggy, the cleansing. We had Froggy come up last week. Was that? Or was that just a flash? But now that's, oh, see the calls in the rains and that cleansing. Cleansing out all that we're not, and we're left with all that we are. Oh, beautiful. So beautiful. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Doesn't he screech like that in there somewhere? I don't know. That song just popped pop into my head. And at that throat, yeah, that adds. Okay, well, maybe we won't be able to read all the keywords. Let's just get them moving on her. Okay, I already got the books down here. Hummingbird is joy. Honorable mention. Oh, I'm in so much joy. That's one of my main totem animals, too. I love you. Thank you, beautiful being. Okay, the river. Triple X for, I am so excited today. I don't know, every day, right? Every day. I feel my heart beating stronger. Every day it goes on. What? I don't know, there was something in there. Maybe it's a new song. I don't know. Look at that block in my face. Hey, that's alright. Okay. Okay, you know what? If you want me to show you these cards, but for the sake of time, right, I'm not going to flash the pages. It's too hard, and, you know, I'm going to save myself some trouble there. Alrighties? Because I'm reading it anyway. So, we're at the river. River. The stream, the flow, the current. There is a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form without asking anything in return. The river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. Ooh, the swept away card. Oh, cool. Okay. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us farther down the stream of transformation than we planned. Let me put that in there. I'm going to take that out of my face. Keep siren there. Put this guy down her. Okay, there we go. The fault line. Okay. Whatever. The river carries us further down the stream of transformation than we planned to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. The vision card. Woo! Once the tears have passed, we will see ourselves as we haven't before. With a little more lightness, grace. Woo! And Swan jumped out, right? With a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind the you that stands within the river is the real you. Full of deep emotion and potential. Nothing to hide. Nothing to judge. You may drink in the sight of your true self. Oh! When in light, it's acceptance, grace, reflection, and forgiveness. When dark, it's the torment of emotions, flooding and overwhelm. To go deeper, Barry Lopez's River Notes or Ronnie Horn's Still Water. Songs, I don't know. Anyway, those are like poetry, creative stuff that it leads to. Ooh, it's got the Cancer symbol up there, too. Okay, all right, over here. The river is emotion when you are in its current. You will know it by the bursting forth of tears, laughter, song, despair. All the emotions flow in its current. No wonder, right? You have to be. Right, gotta be able to do those deep dives. You don't want to be swept away by that river, right? Look at those rivers, those rapids get rushing. When you think of that in emotions, right? We let our emotions flow like those rivers, right? Those tears, water those seeds. As we said, those seeds that are falling in those fault lines. Okay, tapped in, tuned in, and turned down. Okay, you can only resist the river for so long. Eventually it will pull you toward chains. So you may as well get in with style and grace. There's that word again. Grace. Grace is touching our lives right now. Ouch. Okay, the siren. I guess that's what we'll go on to next. Oh, excuse me. Let me put this in there, okay? Again, it's a little sweaty. Ooh, it's so warm. It's so warm. It's so warm. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. Oh my. Okay. Okay, which one are we doing? The siren. Okay. That's an X, a V, and 3 ones. Okay. An X, a V, and a 3 ones. I don't know this Roman numerology. X, a V. I love it. It keeps, it always brings to mind and Disney Hercules cartoon, right? When the ones, they send the little demons or whatever to kill them. They fall under a thing. Whatever, I don't know. The little ones, quick! Call IXII! It's funny. It's funny. I don't know, okay. My Andy Bear loved Hercules. I love that movie. I watched the old one. Daedalus and Little Newton. I love Little Newton. Yes, Little Newton. Yeah, I think I had a crush on that Hercules too. I wanted to be She-Ra. Because then they had She-Ra and He-Man. But it wasn't Hercules. Right? By the powers... No, that's He-Man. By the powers of Grayskull. By the Olympius. I have the power. No, now I can't even remember. Whatever. Okay, moving on. We're going to the siren. The temptress. The seducer. The femme fatale. The siren calls and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the allure of her song. Oh, does it ever. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. Whether the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. It's the journey that matters. And the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. Following her song, we go down, down, down to a place where lessons are learned and courage must be rallied to find our way back to dry land. Try as we might, resisting the call might not even be an option. It always is. Unless, like Odysseus, we bind our hands to the mast of our ship. It's likely, though, that falling for her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface. That's funny. Oh my goodness. I remember when I was a kid. Oh, I love swimming and diving into the waves. I always pretend I was a mermaid with my tail. Water. I flow in like the water, and all the music around there. So beautiful. Embodying the siren archetype requires that we explore things that are taboo. The siren laughs at conventions and constraints, and she eats rules. I love that. When light awakened sensuality, absorption, arousal. When dark, wickedness, adultery, wreckage, betrayal, and insatiability. Ooh. Go deeper. J.W. Waterhouse nymph paintings. Or Lana Del Rey's album, Ultraviolence. Interesting. Other iterations of the siren archetype include the nymph, the mermaid, and the fairy. They often come in sets of 3 as a trinity of temptation. Okay. Crow. Okay, X, I. The crone, the witch, the old woman this age. The granny car, superstar, Cookie old lady? Okay, that's okay. That's me. The witch, the old woman, the sage. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of the maiden, mother, and crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right or wrong, as she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life and giving life. Whew! The crone energy accepts everything in. The crone energy accepts everything in, devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth. Using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most, for its power is unconditional relationship with death and the macabre. And the macabre? Macabre? I don't know. M-A-C-A-B-R-E. The macabre. I don't know. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. Oh, I'm feeling my crone awakened. My granny. Anyways, ouch. When light, magic, clairvoyant, psychic, intuitive, wise. When dark, vindictive, bitter, isolated, ostracized. Go deeper. The Dhumavati, D-H-U-M-A-V-A-T-I, Hecate? Oh, that's a crone thing there. Okay. Baba Yaga, and Lilith. Oh, that's been coming up a lot. I've seen Lilith around a lot on some things. Okay, and then we're going to that fault line where all those seeds are falling into. Exhale, okay, head up, keep. You gotta keep your head up. And you can let your head down. Hey. You gotta keep your head up. Or you can let your head down. Oh, the unseen. Where am I going here? I'm getting all lost and I'm loving it. You lost on purpose. I don't know. Am I lost? No, I'm finally found. I have been found. I've been waiting so long. All my life, but now I found. What am I looking for? I already found it. One day be walking through my door. X-L-I-X. I'm being distracted, her. I need to focus. I'm very excited about this reading. This is some good stuff coming. XL. When am I at? I-X. XLI. XLIV. No. Oh, it would be 9, right? No. Ah, there we go. Okay. I got it. 2846 is what that was there. Okay, right. Okay, see, I found it. The fault line, the fissure, the crack, the weak link. Imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. Oh my goodness, this just reminds me of a movie I saw. The dog sleds and the guy was going across, and I think it was Defoe. Oh, he's a guy. He plays a great, what does he play? He played in the Spider-Man. He played the Green Hornet, I think, one of the Spider-Man movies. Defoe? Willem Dafoe? Oh, I don't know, but based on a true story about getting medicines and the dog sleds having to go across that big lake. Anyway, that's just flashed in my head there. I can't remember the name of the movie, but I just watched it recently. Woo! Motor! Let's get it going, her! Squirrel! Okay. Okay, imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. You become fearful and tense and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. It is the energy of walking on eggshells, of precarious dynamics, of sensing that what is ready to break open into chaos. It's likely this cracking open is overdue, as fault lines develop slowly and naturally from underlying elemental pressures. This card comes as a potent warning not to deny the shakiness that's afoot. It's much better to prepare yourself for change than to walk along the fault line pretending all is well. There is no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a foundational shift that alters the current dynamics from the ground up. Building, putting in those roots, solid, steady foundation. Head in the clouds, feet firmly on the ground. Okay, when light, redefining reality, breaking open. When dark, precariousness, pretending, delusion. Go deeper. Dance to Everything is Broken by Bob Dylan. I'm putting that on, okay? Who's going to join me on that? Let's put on Everything is Broken by Bob Dylan. We'll dance to it. We'll go deeper into this. In Japanese kintsugi pottery, gold is used to mend the cracks. Breaks are thought of as precious rather than something to be hidden. Right? You highlight those, it makes it even more beautiful. And then it's even firmer and strengthened even more in those cracks. It'll never break again in those cracks, right? Might get some new ones. Whatever. I don't know. Just the flow. It is possible that something a loved one said caused a crack in your relationship that has never been mended. Revisit it. The time to heal is nigh. Now, this is the time to heal. And though we don't heal each other, we do help by being that open, that soft place to fall, that cleansing, by listening, by seeing all these little lammies. I don't know. We're little babies. We're just learning and growing. And especially if we're stepping out on our own. Look at that. I flipped right open to that. Something to that unknown. Maybe it's something we always wanted, but always held ourselves back. No, we can't do this. This is wrong. We listen to all of that. But it's getting in touch with that. We've all got these fault lines, those little cracks where we didn't want to and feel everything's falling apart. We can't help it. Whatever that is. But look at what is the wisdom that was gained from that. Did you go following that call? Sometimes maybe it's leading us into that temptation. That's not always nice, because they say that, be calling those ships to those rocks and then they would crash or whatever. But what is that? Maybe we hear that heart's call and the soul's cry, and then we start following that. But when we're in tune with ourselves and in touch with that, whoa, it's not wrong. It's always going to lead us to where exactly we are supposed to be. Supposed to? Maybe. I don't know. How's that for you, though? I don't know. We're going to look at the sharky now. Shirk! It's a shirk! That was another one. I felt bad for that, too. The movie was called Orca. Was it Orca? Oh, I believe that was an old Canadian one, too. And they go out trying to kill the killer whale. But it was because they killed the mama's baby. And so she was going out to, avenge her baby's death. I don't know. Anyways, I felt for that guy too. Okay, the shark. Directness. Exposure. Woo! Revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It will be. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. That's what they do, don't they? Waiting. When in balance, intriguing, captivating, mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky and destructive. To bring into balance, honesty. So be honest. There is those things, right? So we got something that's eating away at us. It'll circle. That's why, right? Even if it's not like that we're lying or we've locked up parts of ourselves that we're denying from ourselves, right? We don't want to see, we don't want to look at these cracks and fault lines, or we're pretending they're not there, whatever. We're plugging our ears, pretending we don't hear that call. Right? So maybe it's not about lying because, right, we can only be as honest with others as we are with ourselves. Makes sense? Right? We can only be as honest with others as we are with ourselves. Because if we believed one way or we thought that way, then, we're being honest, saying that's what's my preference. But then now, I don't know. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe I just thought it was, because maybe that's what I thought it was supposed to be. Or there's certain ways to get these things, you have to have these, right? So, I don't know. But then there's still some things, like for me, revealing true natures and desires, sneaky, destructive, when out of balance. We have to look at that in ourselves, because there's some things that we can keep private to ourselves, that we keep just for us, and we are entitled to that too. So, what is that? That's where that honesty starts, with yourself. Again, right? Repeat. Can only be as honest with others as you are with yourself. Deep dives, my beautiful beings. Got to do those deep dives. Oh, look at these little lemmykins here. Oh, the little baby lemmies. Okay. I love that. They're so beautiful. Look at those colors. I love those colors in there too. The lamb is the bearer of important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Repeat and reverberate. It doesn't say shout, doesn't say scream. Meh, ma, 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 ma. That's a little lammy in there going, ma, ma. Okay. I know. That's all right. The wind wouldn't have me any other way, though. I'm always gonna stay this way, don't you know? Just become more and more of myself every day, in every way. I'll be more of myself. Go, so the world don't miss out. Right, same as you, right? World's gonna miss out on your light too if you're not doing that. Did we read it? The channels made me through another person. The wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. Ooh. When in balance, knowingness, inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, concerned. To bring to balance, meditation and listening. Quieting, listening to that still, quiet voice inside. Am I doing to see the froggy? Put that down there. We're on froggy. Let's read the froggy again. Oh, there's a beaver. Oh, sorry. That thought flashed through my head there. Okay. I used to like Leave It to Beaver. Where's the crocodile? Where's my froggy? Wow. This book isn't in like alphabetical order. Maybe Froggy's near the end here. The otter, the oyster. There we go. Froggy, clearing, cleansing, healing. Ribbit. The frog and the water element are almost inseparable. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element. Oh, and so don't we? And don't we look like little tadpoles when we're developing? Wow. The frog spends its first months of life entirely within this healing element and then emerges to rest on land. But no matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished. So it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse, forgive, and release. Time to dive in. Frogs aren't meant to carry a heavy load. Well, they couldn't. Look at those little things. They're not meant to carry a heavy load. I got that load lifted. That's another one of that's my below totem for me. Anyways, this is saying a lot to me. Oh, what's it all saying to you? When in balance, clear energy and enthusiasm for life. When out of balance, depleted, and running on empty. To bring into balance, lake, river, ocean, or bathhouse. Water, bring it in. Even if we visualize it, that's something with the brain. The brain don't know if we've really done it or not, right? We have these things called mirror neurons or whatever. When we see it happening, it's like we're doing it. That's why we have these things when we go to sleep, where our body will go into like a sleep paralysis, just so we don't act out our dreams. Because the brain doesn't know the difference between what's really happening and what's not. So that's a great thing. They say in manifestation, the better you can visualize that or bring that into mind and include all of it, especially the smells and the senses. If you can get all your senses involved, that's the way to kind of bring that into being in some ways, I think. I don't know. It's amazing though. Beautiful people. 4230 it was. Okay. So this beautiful within Wednesday with this wild unknown. Oh, it's so wild, this unknown we're going through, right? We've cleaned stuff out. We're clearing out still stuff to come up and clear out, filling in those fall lines with gold or those seeds that are going in there, watering all those seeds with those tears, letting that develop, right? And not circling around, not getting caught up in those, but, in that mysterious, that intrigue, that, I think sharks are actually pretty good mothers, aren't they? I can't remember, but that's a way to go deeper in any of these if you want to look into deeper meaning of the animals or whatever and see what comes across to you. Okay, bird 33, 17. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes. Thank you for being you, shining your light through everything you do, because this world really needs you. What is that that's calling you? Listen to that. It's going to feel different than a temptation because, you can get those calls that are calling out to you and you get an icky feeling. And then you get those calls where it's, that expansive feeling, right? Expansive like the ocean. Okay. Love yous. Thank you for being you, shining your light through in everything you do, because this world really needs you, and I'm so glad you're here. You have brightened up my world too, with all you share with me, my dear. Love yous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.